Alright, let's continue. VPN, GOG works grand. I'll probably still wait for a sale on GOG. Alright, let's go with A.
Looks like I've lost them for now.
I could probably do this as well, huh?
I have to consider my next moves carefully. I should stay near the station, where it's crowded. Now, I should sort out my thoughts. So I'm from another world? I said so in that message to myself. Must have still had my memories when I left it. I also said something about a way to escape this world. A note that was included with the files on Morimura. It says, if capture is not possible, then shoot to kill. Did I kill her? Did someone order me to do it? Details about the dead woman I found. Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse. Sakura High School? Isn't that where the ID card came from? Sakura High School, Class 1B. Iori Fuyusaka. She definitely looks familiar, but from where? Why can't I remember?
Something I can do here, right? Oh, the phone booth, right?
Could it be a phone number?
The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please try again later.
The note says 443-685-3214. What could it mean? I should stay near the station. Now, I should sort out my thought. There's an emblem on it. Maybe it's a car key? Oral NM C0204 is printed on the label. The bottle's made of plastic. There's nothing inside. As long as it's set to stun, it won't kill anybody. But it's strange. Why do I know how to use this? An outdated transceiver for communication purposes. It has a very limited range. Maybe if I find this Fuyusaka person, I'll finally remember something.
Come in. Are you there? Don't be a fool. There you are. I take it you've seen the recording then.
Who are you?
Just a friend who's trying to help out.
A friend?
I didn't expect you to be so thorough. Regardless, you handled the Morimura assignment well.
So you're the one who wrote those instructions. I can't remember anything.
That's exactly why I've contacted you. Listen, it's not safe out there. Don't trust anyone.
Anyone? Including you?
Better to be too careful than too careless. Otherwise, you'll never escape from this world.
Escape?
In the meantime, just stay put and don't go far. I'll see what I can do about your pursuers. You'll hear from me again soon.
It disconnected. Don't trust anyone, huh? He mentioned an escape, like I did in that message to myself. Should I really just wait for him to contact me again? No, he said not to trust anyone, and that includes him.
That's very big.
school. Maybe this female student knows something I don't. Once day breaks, I'll pay a visit to the school.
Oh, I guess that's how they met then, huh? And she runs into him.
Sounds like school just started.
I'm so late. Crap. I need to drop by the track room first.
No sign of her.
Oh, it's already late, never mind.
Akun.
Iori Fuyusaka.
I haven't seen you in days. I couldn't stop thinking about you. But now, I'm just relieved to see her safe.
It seems like we're close. Very close. But I can't trust anyone. For now, I'll act like I remember her. I want to hear what she has to say first. Iori, was there something you wanted to tell me?
Huh? Well, like I said before, I still like you. Even if it is one-sided. Never mind.
This belong to you?
Oh, that's my student ID. I thought I'd lost it, but I'm glad you were there to find it for me. Thank you.
Chihiro Morimura. She's the school nurse here, right?
Huh? Yeah, she is. What about her? What if... Ever since that day, she hasn't come back to school. Could something have happened?
Which day?
The day I heard about Miss Morimura's secret.
I'm sure she's fine.
The secret?
Morimura's secret. We must accept our fate.
Huh?
That's not good.
It's okay. He's gone.
Thanks. Do these pills belong to you?
Pills? No, those aren't mine. Wait, aren't those the pills you've been taking?
Oh, my mistake. These are mine.
What are they for? Are you sick?
I'm fine. It's nothing to worry about. Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse. A key member of Shikishima's weapon development team. The one I found dead.
Oh no! My first class is about to start! What will you do now, Akun?
I'm gonna pay a visit to the nurse's office.
But those men... Won't they be on campus too? Why don't you meet me here after school's out? I'll show you where to go.
All right.
I'll see you later.
We must accept our fate. That's what Chihiro Morimura said. It's hazy, but I think I remember.
Recall it! Oh my god, the ass is back. The ass is back.
So this is where you've been.
I figured I'd give the area an advanced survey.
Go back to the plan.
Quite the view. Worth taking in one
I would
last
say the
time.
same, dude. It's quite the view, man. God damn.
Right.
I expect there to be considerable damage.
We weren't prepared for them in Sector 1. There was nothing we could do. But not this time. We will fend them off.
I certainly hope so.
We've managed to prepare 19 Sentinels, and we've had positive results in our battle simulations.
That won't mean much if our enemies have evolved. It seems our victory ultimately depends on luck. So let's assume we're met with the worst-case scenario. If we fail this time, we'll perform another loop, and we'll start over from the very beginning. We'll have a greater chance of success that way.
Even if it means leaving this world behind? No. No more running away. If we don't settle this here, then I'm initiating Operation Aegis.
So you intend to close the loop, then? If you do, no one will be able to leave.
At the very least, we'll survive.
You expect us to grow old and die in this godforsaken place?
When that time comes, we must accept our fate.
In any case...
Yes. If we win now, we can avoid such an outcome. Then we'll finally be able to leave this world and... Sekigahara-kun.
How long have you been standing there?
Quite a bit.
I don't know who you people are or where you came from. And frankly, I don't care. Just as long as you can defend my city from the kaiju. Without retreating, that is.
You'll be the one in the Sentinel protecting the city. We're counting on you.
Well, I assume you have some questions for me.
There's something I need to confirm. If I keep my end of the bargain, then you're gonna stop using Ryoko-senpai, right?
Please understand, I never had any intention of using her. But I'll try to be more careful going forward. Something else?
As a matter of fact, for the Sentinels you want command over, you require third-generation machines, right?
Correct.
Then I'll update their systems as promised. Though I have to ask, why are you having me do this? Wouldn't it be faster to go directly through Morimura?
I believe a shift in the chain of command is in order.
Oh.
And I'd like it to be done without her knowledge. Depending on how the situation unfolds, there's a possibility she may resort to drastic measures.
Is that what she was just talking about? This... Operation Aegis?
That's right.
Operation Aegis. Close the loop. What are they talking about? Are they planning on abandoning the city? No. I can't let that happen. I need more details on this so-called operation. Close the loop. What are they planning? No, I need more. Operation Aegis. What is its purpose?
The enemy's main target is the underground mainframe. Each terminal is equipped with a self-defense protocol. However, the enemy's attacks seem to bypass it. So the moment they strike, we'll hack the terminal. This will activate the defense protocol, the Aegis system.
Isn't that a good thing?
Not exactly. Doing so will render our time machine useless, and that means we can never start over again.
What's so bad about that? It doesn't matter as long as we succeed, right?
Time will cease to flow in this world. When it does, everything will descend into chaos. And in the end, we'll be the only ones left behind in this hellscape.
Exterminator even. Okay, well, let's go to Renia then.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, Is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku, and the truth behind the Hinoji incident, how Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
Okay.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
$2104.
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, yo. Woo!
Hey,
We get a
getting used
good
to
view.
everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
This is a perfect background watch, ideal for a nap. I'm glad I can help you fall asleep, okay? It's okay.
All fully integrated and synchronized.
I hope you have a good nap.
Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
It's that smooth German voice. Nah, man, I'm not a good boy. Shut the fuck up.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production, and their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future, even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Is it Mrs. Stonk's strategy? If you put the viewer to sleep before they switch the channel, you get 100% watch time. I can't say anything against it. Technically, it's true.
Before dawn on the 20th.
Alright, so you can see this.
8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning.
To lurk a guarantee strategy.
Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation, and we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
Are you even looking at the right side? I think you're all just looking at her ass, right? I feel like no one is looking at the right side. You all just look at her ass.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
I have been also thinking about getting the other Vanillaware game. How's it called? The crown thingy. Dragon's Crown, I think it's called? Yeah, Dragon's Crown. Yeah, it's currently on a sale on the PS Store. Like $5.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid.
4-player goon op? Well, sadly I'm on my own, so I have to goon myself.
Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought, and we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business.
I don't even know who has a PS4.
We look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
Welcome back, Sola. In 404, adapt, overcome, use a second controller with toes. God.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
They kept talking about those inner locitors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gojo-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
NASA's streaming lunar landing, but Mizuz already provided us with 2 moons. Only the best.
My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
What the fuck?
I have to ask, was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice. You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost.
Oops.
Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is, but you'll understand soon enough.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind-hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least.
1984.
Now, with Miss Morimura's ID...
We actually had to read that book in school and I forgot everything about it. I legit forgot everything about the book, even though I had to read it.
I should be able to get into her logs.
You read books in school? Yeah, for like German classes. You have to read books.
Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. We've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins.
German classes don't include book reading. They do, at least, yeah. We had to read a lot of books.
I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment.
We don't know why she's not naked.
I've kept this attempt
Not yet,
secret
at least.
from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is,
are bullying them now for being out of touch? I also feel like kids, they don't go to school anymore. Every time like I drive by my school, there's barely any like bicycles out and stuff. Like I don't even know what's going on. Don't they have school anymore? Or do they have like homeschooling again? What the fuck is happening?
that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Renya Goto speaking.
Damn.
Did you confirm receipt of payment? And I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded, but it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura, which I seem to have called in.
Protagonist with story progress at 80%? What the fuck? Okay.
Aw, jeez. You really gotta stop doing this. Sentinel number 17, created to fight against the tripods. It's also the robot that BJ used to pilot. His name is BJ. He's an alien that came from a highly civilized planet. His mission was to protect Earth from other evil aliens. Secret agents rumored to deal in the extraordinary and silencing those who witness UFOs. They call them Men in Black. No one really knows much else. Buddy, you gotta stay quiet if we're gonna keep you hidden.
Not to know. Let's go to the gate.
I'm almost done with practice. We'll go there after. Sound good?
Not to know. The gate.
The game.
Not to know. Let's go. Not to know. Not to know.
I do feel bad locking you up in here, but I don't know where else to keep you safe. It's like I told you this morning. I'm sorry, BJ, but if I left you in my room, my brothers would come in. They'd be able to find you even if you were hiding. Once school's over, I'll help you find what you're looking for. You just gotta be a good boy until then, okay?
Not to know.
Shh. You gotta stay quiet or those men in black will find you. You really do seem to be everywhere. I'll come back during break. Just stay quiet until then, okay? So you're gonna be a good little alien, right? That means you gotta stay in there.
Be a good little alien, Macron.
I'm sorry I have to make you wait, but I'll be back soon. My room gets raided by my little brothers pretty often. Either way, I can't leave BJ at home. As for the track room, no one goes in there until after school. If I put him in my locker, odds are no one would see him.
Lost some dung eater. Septon. You are. I'm not saying it. Never mind. I don't want to say what you're probably gonna do with your to be doll. It's. I think everyone can think of it already.
Oh, not again.
Wait, so you do have a to be doll stepped on, huh?
Matsuno? Oh, hi.
That box on the floor. It,
You
always put it in your locker.
Oh, you saw, huh?
What is it anyways? A clock?
What it is, well, it's a secret.
Oh, I get it. Another silly UFO thingamajig. Whatever. Just put it away before Senpai sees.
Oh boy. She's gone now.
Natsuno, find the Sentinel. We must go to the gate.
We must go to the gate.
I gotta be careful. This is confidential information after all. You don't have any idea, do you? What would happen if they found you? you'd end up in Area 51, dissected on a table.
What the fuck?
If BJ is about to be seen by someone, I'll just hide him in my PE bag. Crisis averted. Man in black.
Hold it right there.
Crap!
I'm going to need you to show me what's inside your bag. Stop!
He's still after me. What do I do? This really sucks.
Do I have to like avoid him now on every level? Oh my god, I have to. Oh, there's another guy.
There's one over here too.
Hey! Hold it right there.
Dalton? What is it? Well, you do know now, so...
What do I do? This really sucks.
Well, if it isn't Minami.
Oh god, Takun.
What's up?
I'm being chased by men in black suits.
What? What'd they do?
Nothing yet. But if they catch us, who knows? Dissection, maybe. Definitely a full-body search.
Full body? So those clothes will probably be in the way.
Oh my god.
Huh?
You know, that little outfit.
Jesus, what?
Outfit? You mean the spacesuit? Well, yeah. They'd take the whole thing off. I imagine they'll search every nook and cranny.
For real? Those lucky those sick bastards! Don't worry, I'll take care of this perv.
Huh?
Hey! You ain't getting away with this, asshole!
What the? Where'd this guy come from? Never seen someone go down so easily. He came from over there.
Well, that was something. Crap, he's coming!
Someone was just here.
The hell are you doing here?
Yuki-chan?
Good timing. I could really use your help.
What now?
We've been pursuing a suspicious individual. She's still in the area, and she's concealing something.
If I just help him out now, maybe old Four Eyes will let me have my way. Fine. It's an SIU assignment anyway, right? That's why I was hired to go undercover in the first place.
All you have to do is locate her. Leave the capture to us.
So, what does she look like?
There's no way. Is Yuki-chan working with the men in black? Yuki-chan.
Okay, so that was one ending. There's 3 more. Okay.
Yep. Senpai, what's going on? Minami, someone's trashed our room again. Also, watch this. Watch what exactly? Shh, stand over here, quietly. Watch the laundry basket. Did you see that, Minami? Crap, this is bad. You know what I think this is?
It's a camera.
It's a spy camera from a peeping Tom. It's the same creep that trashed this room. He must have set this up. Actually, this is mine.
Her spy camera.
Yours? Yeah, it's an alarm clock. A clock? This is confidential information after. So you just carry it around? Yeah, well, the thing is, I can't seem to tell time unless I look at this clock. Isn't it kinda big?
Oh, see ya.
You're going home dressed like that? Yeah, I'm just in a hurry, so...
Yeah, the robot is named BJ.
Man,
Hey, stop right there!
I thought I can like sneak past him. Okay, I gotta wait, I think. Let's go, we can see like, the other 2 endings later.
okay, we're here.
Activate gate. Sentinel search range.
Where should we look this time?
Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector question mark, Sector 1.
How about Sector 1?
Sector 1 has been searched. No Sentinel found.
I see.
Sector 2?
What about Sector 2?
2065. We have been there.
That's where we saw the tripods.
It's too dangerous.
Sector question mark.
What's that one at the bottom?
Sector 5. 1945.
Oh.
So we can travel to the past too? Hey, that's the year the Pacific War ended.
Alright, let's go. Let's go back.
Let's check it out.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
No way! How cool is this? This building is all old and musty in my time. But it smells like fresh wood. They must have just built the place. This all feels like a dream. Check it out, BJ. It's my school in the past.
You really can jump back and forth through time, can't you?
Natsuno.
I know. We have to be careful not to change anything in the past, or else we'll totally screw up the future. If we're 40 years in the past, then Dad's only 3 years old. He's probably at Grandma's house. I'd love to see that. A quick peek wouldn't hurt, would it?
The Sentinel, Natsuno.
Man, okay. So, is the Sentinel here?
I've detected a drone signal. An active Sentinel is present.
This is my classroom. The sign looks a little different, though. Someone's here. We've got to hide.
Oh wait, it's her.
Goto-san.
Right on time. Here's your pill supply for the month.
Are these the same ones I had last month?
Why do you ask?
Please, just be honest with me. The pills you've been giving me, they let me see the future. But these new pills are different. I feel awful when I take them, and they make me forget what I've seen in my dreams.
You must continue your treatment. They'll completely eliminate your nightmares.
Nightmares? These don't feel like...
Trust me. They'll help you revert to your original state. We're putting an end to this operation.
Goto-san, please wait! I can't forget. It's our only hope of survival. It's no use. I can't remember. The weapon at Ayame Pass. No, I can't remember anything.
Is he like bad guy?
Where are you going?
Sorry. Just looking around real quick. Was that Goto-senpai? How's that even possible? How could he be here? 40 years in the past. Maybe it was his grandpa. Looked just like him.
A Sentinel at Ayame Pass.
Huh?
The place that woman mentioned.
All right, Ayame Pass. Wait, you mean where the park is?
There is no park in 1945. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can you try not to ditch me? Can't believe we're running around in a military base.
How did she even get in there?
Us?
If it's a military base, isn't it like highly guarded? How did she even get in there?
So this is the Sentinel. It's huge. How does someone lose something so freaking big?
The Sentinels are linked to the shifter. It was shifted here.
Crazy. Anyhow, I'm just glad we found it.
This is Sentinel number 19.
Right. You said number 17.
Correct. We're searching for Sentinel number 17. Number 19 belonged to a comrade. I cannot pilot his Sentinel.
What happened to him?
I have confirmed a cease in his vital functions.
Do you mean he's...
Correct. He is dead.
PJ.
A critical change has been detected.
Huh?
The Sentinel's primary system has been altered. Someone bypassed and rebuilt it.
I don't really know what that means. Maybe one of the people here did something to it.
That would be impossible with the technology of this era.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 0800.
Someone's coming.
Who is it?
I don't understand.
Ah, it's him.
Why is Professor Doji suspending operations? I know the Sentinel like the back of my hand, and I have no problem taking it to the front lines. Even there, I can perform at full power. So why? Alright, enough. I'm starting to sound like Takatoshi-san. Nothing to get riled up over. I'm sure the people in charge have their reasons. Once the order comes, I'll be ready to lay down my life. And even if it never does, I'll still be ready.
He's gonna fight too? Dang, now someone's coming from the other way. Jeez.
It's been a while, number 19. Let's have a look at you. Well, it looks like an alternate route was successfully created. It actually worked. And on my second test subject, no less. Impressive, Keitaro Miura. Nanomachine reconstruction agitates the brain, but you endured the process without losing your mind. With this data, I'll be able to take over the Sentinels.
Get in the robot. It's not my robot.
Goodness, I should be on my way. Professor Doji's security detail will return any moment. As promised, I'll remove the lock on the Sentinel. And there's one more thing I'd like to do, just for good measure. There we go. As long as they come into contact with Miura-kun, the data should spread to the others.
Who was that guy?
We should leave. Let's hurry.
Yeah, you're right. We're here, BJ. Someone's coming. Quick, hide!
I'm pleased the data is complete. I suppose negotiating with the professor was the right choice. The settings have been tampered with. Was someone just here? It seems this gate has been compromised as well. I'll set it back to its original key. I'd best take my leave.
Did he just use the gate? Is he an alien too?
He changed the key. I can no longer shift.
Seriously? We can't go home?
Analysis will be complete in 78 hours and 24 minutes.
Oh boy.
I can't stay here that long. Can't we find another way back to the future?
The gate and the Sentinel are the only safe methods of shifting.
The Sentinel.
What was that just now?
Someone else is coming.
It came from around here, I think. Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe I saw a visiting god. Not likely. So much for my first day of time off. It's already night. Chihiro's probably worried about me.
Chihiro?
Shh. State your name. I know you're there. Freeze! Who are you? Yes.
Alright. Let's go into his story. $21.87?
Miura-kun? What do you need?
Do I have to need something to hear your voice?
I guess not, but we're supposed to be working. How's everything on your end?
Sector 2's construction is going pretty smoothly so far. We should be able to sustain a second colony soon. All it'll take is 4 more orbit stops. You doing okay?
Still getting used to zero-G, and trying not to puke. As for the project, we've got a few complications. Got the ethics committee breathing down our necks.
Didn't know space exploration was a matter of ethics.
No, they're all worked up about our machines. Their self-replication is what's making the board nervous. May lead to the invasion of intelligent life or something.
They're worried about a war with aliens that might not even exist. Shouldn't our ethics team be more grounded in reality?
You're one to talk. Still reading about history 24/7?
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff. I'm reading about the Pacific War right now.
200 years ago, right? When this all started?
Part of a world war involving countless powerful nations. It reshaped the way we approach technology and ideology.
Woman on screen, no way! Hey kid, no!
Like I said, fascinating stuff. If I could pick an era to be born in, I'd live around then.
You wanna live in 1945? I don't think you wanna do that, man.
Sounds like a big mess to me.
Oh, well. If you'd like, I could send over some light reading on it.
I think I'll pass. So, any idea when we can meet up again?
It'll be about 420 hours till the next time I'm off. I'll keep in touch, Natsuno.
Good. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, that's Natsuno!
Bye.
I begin military service tomorrow, standing by at the school. I was too excited and anxious to sleep last night.
Takatoshi-san.
A brand new schoolhouse with all its luxuries, and not a single student attending.
They need every able-bodied student at the factories.
I know, we're in a state of emergency. Just a shame that it's come to this, I suppose. What's wrong, Keitaro? You resent being drafted?
No. Just, of all people, why'd they choose me?
Don't let your nerves get to you again. You'll get to fight for your country before your peers. That's an honor and a privilege.
I heard a rumor from the Marines at the port. They say we have no ships left. That it's a hopeless war. He's a year above me, but we're the same age. We grew up in the same town together. He was such a mess. Seems like he's shaped up, though. He's found a certain dignity ever since he enlisted.
You don't have to worry anyway. One look at it, and you'll know this war is ours.
At what exactly?
I can't say too much out here, but we have a secret weapon. Our own key to victory. You'll see it in the armory soon enough.
But we're just students. Why do we have access to something so secret?
Because we've been chosen as pilot cadets for that very weapon. But keep it quiet. Maximum level security. Not even your family can know.
Understood. So what is this new weapon?
We've been calling it a Sentinel. A heavily armored craft that requires a pilot to operate. It'll help us gun down the enemy at our shores.
So the Americans really are coming for us.
We've been forced to abandon many of our posts overseas. At this rate, we'll have to end this on the mainland. Our homeland's future is in the hands of this Sentinel. But they're good hands. A single Sentinel rivals aircraft carriers in terms of power. No, it could outmatch an entire military on its own. Whatever they've got will keep our homeland safe. And one day, we'll take the fight to American soil. Huh? I didn't think anyone else would come here.
I'll see who it is. A secret weapon powerful enough to win the war. And out of all the potential pilots across Japan, they chose me. What can I do? Will I be any help at all? Tamao-san.
So this is where you've been hiding. Takatoshi-san. Goodness, look at you. Such a gentleman now.
Hey, Tamao-san. What brings you here?
I had to see Keitaro-san off. And when I heard you were back too, I had to come. I wanted to give you this. I made some ohagi for you. Maybe you and Takatoshi-san can share them.
Well, I am partial to ohagi.
The rations don't give us that much sugar. I'm afraid they won't be very sweet.
I'm sure they'll be delicious. Thank you.
Aww.
Is this a friend of yours?
Yes, I invited her along.
Pardon me, but have we met?
Oh, that's Kiriko-chan. She came to us from Tokyo.
It's fine. You really don't have to introduce me.
But he's asking about you, Kiriko-chan.
I'm Kiriko Doji, sirs.
So that's her now. Okay. Okay.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. Pleased to meet you. Wait, Doji? Any relation to Professor Heizo Doji?
I'm his daughter. I hope that doesn't bother you.
Dude, this is such a mindfuck, man. Yeah, it's him, her.
No, far from it. I just never imagined his daughter would be so,
Professor Doji's here? If he's at the armory, that can only mean...
That's enough, Keitaro. His involvement with the new weapon is highly confidential. I mean, damn it.
Oh, don't worry, we won't tell. You're pretty funny.
Keitaro-san, do you know where you'll be stationed?
He'll be working alongside me. The armory's not too far from here. However, it may be some time until he's back.
Tamao-san, you and the Kurabes have been nothing but kind to me. I can only give you my thanks, from the bottom of my heart. I'll have to leave my little sister with you. Please, take care of her for me.
Don't you worry about a thing, Keitaro-san. I'll take good care of Chihiro-chan.
Wait. Okay. So wait, she's becoming like his sister while they are still looking for the intel?
And tell her I won't be gone for long. The second I get time off, I'll come...
Keitaro, it's almost time. They're expecting us.
Oh my god.
We'd better get going.
I'll be back.
Do take care, you two.
I promise. I'll be
back. I'm off this island until 0800 today.
What was that just now? Some kind of flash. Lightning, maybe. It came from around here, I think.
So this is like where they meet now.
Kiriko-san disappeared after that incident, and Professor Doji has gone silent ever since. It just doesn't make sense. Air raids have plagued several regions for months now. At this rate, the Americans will completely destroy Japan. We have to do something. Our new top-secret military weapon called a Sentinel. I've been selected as a cadet to pilot it. Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe I saw a visiting god. Not likely. So much for my first day of time off. It's already night. Chihiro's probably worried about me. State your name. I know you're there. Freeze! Who are you? Shouldn't you be wearing pants?
Huh? Maybe wearing gym clothes wasn't the best idea.
I don't know why you're here, but it's dangerous to be out this late on your own. Allow me to escort you home.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura. I'm stationed at the armory nearby, but I'm off duty now, so I was on my way home. So, what's your name?
Natsuno. Natsuno Minami.
Which way to your place, Natsuno-san?
Good question. Kind of a complicated answer, though.
Wait. What's that sound?
The siren. Oh, damn.
What's going on?
An air raid. They're trying to bomb the factory. But that's near where the Karabes live. Stay here. It should be safe at this distance.
But what about you?
I have to go help.
Well, this is so far away. Do you even will? You won't be there in time.
Seriously? Do I have to? Ugh. Fine, whatever. If everything goes wrong, it's totally your fault.
Chihiro!
Hot. Hey, hold on a sec.
Why did you follow me?
I don't know.
Fine, but just stay there. It's clear here, but the flames are stronger up ahead.
You're not going in, are you?
I have to. That house up ahead is where my sister's staying. This can't be happening. It's completely gone. It must have been a direct hit. Chihiro! Tamao-san! This belongs to Chihiro. Chihiro! Tamao-san! Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. Chihiro! You're safe. Where's Tamao-san?
Right here.
Keitaro-san!
Tamao-san.
It's all gone.
I know. But you're alive, and that's what matters.
We ran to the shelters as soon as we heard the sirens. But Chihiro-chan ran off alone. She said she was going back to the house.
'Cause you were coming home. And If nobody was there to see you, you'd be really sad.
Chihiro.
So they're all safe and sound, huh?
Natsuno-san. What is that?
It's the tripod.
Another American weapon?
I'm scared.
We can't stay here. Everyone, get moving!
Everything on that side of the Kaede River is on fire.
Looks like it's headed toward Kamizumi next.
Big brother.
Why are they showing up in this era?
I've always heard the US had an industrial advantage over us. That thing has to be one of their weapons. They've finally come for our homeland. And if we don't stop them... Tamao-san, please take care of Chihiro.
Big brother.
Stay with her and do as you're told. Understand? Tamao-san, can I ask you to look after Natsuno-san too?
Huh? What about you?
I'm going back to the armory. You stay with Tamao-san. She'll keep you safe. Now go. I'll show them that Japan can still fight. This is the day I've been training for. Against the Sentinel, they don't stand a chance.
So heroic.
You hear all that?
Natsuno.
I know. I'm on it.
Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaede River.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. This place isn't too crowded. Gives me room to hang around and think for a bit. Better take advantage of that. Nothing's changed today either. Our mother's terrible at sewing.
Oh,
I never.
okay.
It's pieced. Even Chihiro took. They came ashore during the air raid. They're enormous. Must be over 30 meters tall. Instead of wheels, they move on long leg-like appendages. Quite a terrifying sight. Like something out of hell. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there. Hiding behind all those elaborate curtains. That Sentinel. It's what brought me here. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. But on that day, at that moment, that fantasy became a reality. Electromagnetic rounds are offline. Outputs dropped by 50% in both electromagnetic battering rams. There are just too many of them. But I'm not about to just sit here and left 2 minutes before I hit my operating limit. Might as well give it everything I got.
Ah!
What the hell?
Not again? Oh my god.
Where's the enemy? Did I lose? It reached its operating limit. Where am I? The air raid. Everything was just on fire. All these giant towers with glass windows? What the hell's going on? The last thing I remember is being surrounded by those new American weapons and... No, it can't be. I've heard about major US cities. These high-rise buildings are common. Was I captured? And they got my Sentinel too? They must have done it when I lost consciousness. Brought me to the mainland as their... No, wait. If the Sentinel just reached its operating limit, then not very much time could have passed. But this view says otherwise. It's not my homeland. Somehow, I ended up on US soil. If that's the case, fine. I guess this is where I'll die. But I'm not going down without a fight. I'll face the enemy, even without my Sentinel. The Sentinel. This is bad. The Sentinels are top secret. It can't fall into enemy hands. Sentinel. The enemy cannot get their hands on the Sentinel. That's the kind of issue that becomes a national crisis. But what can I do?
No, nothing.
I can't activate now, let alone initiate self-destruct. I need to slow down and think things over. I should probably go lie low until the Sentinel recovers. But not because I'm afraid. My country, my little sister, I'd give my life for them at the drop of a hat. But I have to be smart right now. And that means waiting for the Sentinel to be up and running. Now that I have a plan, I'd better move fast. I should get out of here before American soldiers show up. I'll stay out of sight until it's the right time to move. Everyone here appears to be Japanese. But something's off. These signs show both kanji and the English alphabet. Ashitaba Printing, Ashitaba Bank. Why are they named after my hometown?
You want to stop by the arcade?
Sure. The one at Sun Mall?
Nah, the one at Joyland. Let's go try out those big new Sega machines that came in.
Sega!
I have no idea what they're talking about.
The fuck is a Sega?
But their language doesn't sound foreign to me.
Did you see him in last night's episode? Yeah. Oh, he's so amazing. Right? I watch everything he's in.
Female students. Though that's quite a bit of exposed leg. It almost seems like a different dialect, but it's definitely Japanese.
Yeah, they wore long skirts.
So many cars. Where in the world am I? This isn't America. It looks like Japan, but everything seems off. This is all just a terrible dream, right? Right. It's nothing to worry about, just that's why my surroundings appear to be different. We knew what the risks were going in as Sentinel pilots. Professor Doji made it all very clear to us. That's right. This has happened before. I experienced a similar illusion during the Sentinel sync test. He's wearing a boy's school uniform. but appears to have a girl's haircut.
The hell you looking at?
This one has a particularly strange hairstyle.
Hey, you trying to get your ass kicked?
It looks like I've finally gone crazy.
Do you want to see crazy?
Hey, stop!
Ooh.
Where am I? What is this room? Oh, hold on. I think I remember. Some guy with weird hair hit me with his bag. This doesn't look like a detention facility. Either I'm still seeing things, or someone removed me from the Sentinel. Whoever it was brought me to some kind of lab. A box-shaped Technicolor projection device. The Sentinel has its own spatial projector as well, but that's highly confidential military technology. It's about baseball. I'm not in a military base, am I? It's a calendar. 1985? It's all in my head. It's just an illusion. Foreign phonograph records. Takatoshi-san used to let me listen to his. Why are there so many records here? There are way more than I saw at the Hijiyamas. Math, modern Japanese, lots of textbooks lined up here. Japanese history. So I really am still in Japan then. This can't be right. 1945. The year of Japan's unconditional surrender. Surrender? We lost the war? 1945. That's this year, August 6th. Atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. 140,000 killed. 3 days later, second bomb dropped on Nagasaki. 70,000 killed. All from just 2 new American bombs. What is this book? 1951. US-Japan Security Treaty signed. 1964. Tokyo Olympics? How far does this go? Wait. What did that calendar say? 1985. It has to be fake. When was this printed? It says here, 1985.
1985.
You okay? Here.
It's so cold.
That's all that was in the fridge.
Wow.
Not a big fan of soda, I take it?
Some kind of carbonated beverage? I had ramen once at a festival in Tsutsuji, but I was just a kid. 1985. Am I still in Japan, but in the future? Who are you?
I'm Shu Amiguchi, and we're at my apartment in Kamizumi.
Keitaro Miura. So, how did I get here?
I called a taxi and brought you over after you got knocked out.
So you helped me?
Guilty. You know, you really pushed Ogata over the edge. He was already pissed from being chewed out. If he gets in trouble one more time, he's getting suspended. Be real nice if you two could work things out peacefully.
I need to know one thing. What year is it?
What? Afraid you got knocked into a coma for the last few years? Relax, you didn't get hit that hard. It's still 1985, all right? You haven't missed a day.
Oh, if he knew. If he knew. Oh my god. Yeah, his story is really interesting.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. I don't care that we lost. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me, and I'll change history. It's my duty to fight and protect the people. I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back? What if I'm trapped here, Chihiro? All right, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back, no matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow.
What?
But it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
Sure, go over there. Back to the Future is so old? God damn. In 1985 was when my brother was born.
Before the war, I at the store had only ever to think it.
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Yuri-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here. Isn't that... Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait, first...
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors?
Natsuno-san, get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again, I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip. So Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of rooms.
Ah, this is how you get there, huh?
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Kurabe's house.
Kurabe? Managed to leave quite the dent. Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro.
Aww.
Now, come on out.
Secret Agent Wizard, a boy, and the internet is not early access. I requested like a key a few days ago. I don't know, did I get one already? Nope. Don't have one yet. Like, I requested like a key like a week ago, actually. I don't know, maybe I will still get one.
So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
The bunny was fighting. And it beat up giant ghosts. Cause the ghosts smash all the houses. And more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Mm-hmm. I've been feeling much better lately.
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter game. I know how whisper. How?
And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me. It's just that ever since I started taking it,
This is how I get
having
blacklisted,
strange
Whisper. This is how I get blacklisted on fucking sites. If I would do that.
but they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
The sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded.
Wow, that's toxic, Whisper.
Low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against the coming invasion. We ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
That's freaking toxic, man. Can't believe you said that.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
Jiro-kun, are you home?
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Oh, Minami-san. I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
Do you need something from him?
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know...
Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption. So this house is still standing.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright? Thanks, see ya!
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes. Well, this is awkward. Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
Your stomach thinks you should.
No, that was,
I'll go fix you a plate.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane? She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Do you know my grandma?
Yes.
You do, huh? So then, how long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, all right. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you. There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground. There's a project.
But that must be so weird for him, man. He lived in that house, saw it burn down, and then all of a sudden like, it stands again. And like other people live in this house now.
The damage on this pillar is missing, and it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Karabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
$21.88.
On my parents' property, there was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories were at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will. But all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, Mira-san. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Karabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Karabe was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right? I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem. I need emotional support stat. And I need it from you.
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
120 years old. Destruction first area, Ashitaba City, wave 5 cleared. Oh yeah, I did. I did do that.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. 1985. The kid that lived next door to us was killed in an air raid. Children in this era don't have to worry about that. Nothing's changed today either. Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era, almost too prosperous. Before the war, my uncle was stored. It only have to think. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary times. Could the Sentinel? Our mother's terrible. I'd never. Its peak even stepped Chihiro to. I checked the library for any records of such a weapon, but in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing? I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close. I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Let's find out.
I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book, August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months. Natsuno-san, get it together, Keitaro. She certainly... I admit, I have more urgent matter. Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
Oh!
Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Who are you?
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
Chihiro, if she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you. In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something.
It's slowly all coming together. It's really nice.
Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended. If she's... I have no idea. She's either a lot or...
Yeah, the cat is always there. But we know the cat can also become invisible.
It's still here.
For others.
It's been renovated.
It's interesting.
But I do recognize this building. If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in. There's no one here. Do they not use this building? This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up, and really has been 40 years. This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san. and where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san. Thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
I was at some trying some tofu now, and I think for the first time in my life I find out if I'm one of those people that love it or hate it, and I hate it. I also don't like tofu. It's super spongy. I don't like the texture of it, and it's just so rubbery, spongy. Ah.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it. What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Natsuno-san. She's... I have... I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah. So for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so delicious. Enough. This is no time to be distracted by food.
Hamburger.
Those meatballs they call hamburger.
Hamburger.
Never. Enough. This is no... Natsuno-san's over there. Everyone's staring at me.
I mean...
I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Hey, you! You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go.
So, Minami's got a boyfriend, huh?
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait. So, whenever you exercise, you all change into outfits that show your legs? That's... fascinating.
Anyway, you kinda showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay?
Natsuno-san, I met you before. Back in 1945. And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this? Look, I can't really talk about it here. There's gotta be a good place, somewhere with no one around.
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building? We can go in there?
Yes. It was open.
All right. Then we'll talk about it there. Let's go. I always thought this place would be locked up. We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay? This is BJ. He's an alien from the future.
BJ.
BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
How does she know about the Sentinel? And did she say it was made by aliens? It's a top secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
This BJ, I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon.
But...
Keitaro. Miura.
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit.
Oh, okay, girl. Okay. Sure thing.
Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
Uh-huh.
So, you're an alien? Interesting. Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from, do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I have switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
What the heck? Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two, I never approved of your relationship.
What?
Mom!
What? What the wait, what the fuck?
There's my girl. You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore.
Of course I do.
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
The destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now, but I can't seem to reactivate it.
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
Bro. Holy shit. I think I would stop here for today with this game and we do more tomorrow. Dude, I have to I have to see, like, my brain can't handle this, man. There's like one plot twist after another. Holy shit. I'll do more tomorrow of this. Oh my god.